FES, the career opportunity. And first you have to think about how many people today really control the things that they would like to control: their income, their schedule, advancement, benefits, retirement, and future. Everybody would like to have control of those things, but most people don't. If you look at some of these prominent magazines, Fortune magazine talks about finished at 40 or 50 and fired, U.S. News, where did my career go? Will I ever be able to retire? These are all concerning things and things that people think about. And so that's why we can say, welcome to hybrid marketing, because we take the best of what corporate America has to offer: infrastructure, stability, something that's already proven and working, something where the owners of the company have already made substantial investments of resources and monies to create this great opportunity. But what you're not limited by is the things that happen in corporate America, like controlling your income and time and schedule. See, when you're an entrepreneur, you get the freedom and flexibility to make your own schedule, to work as hard as you want, to earn as much as you can. And that's what we have here with FES. So let's talk about what we do to earn income and benefits here. Well, we have two divisions. We have the developing of corporate accounts and establishing personal clients. And we have the business development side, where we have the ability to recruit, train, and manage a nationwide sales organization. First, let's look at the corporate account side. Well, when you think about it, there's a lot of companies, businesses, industries that rely heavily on having creditworthy clients. But oftentimes, there are a lot of people that don't have the creditworthiness that they need. So what they'll do is they'll turn to us and partner with us basically to help their clients get in a position to be able to deal with getting a mortgage, with buying a car, with, of course, buying a home. In addition to that, you have different companies like debt settlement companies, or a loan modification company, or a bankruptcy attorney, or a tax professional that, in dealing with their clients, unfortunately, those clients have gone through some challenges and they would like to have a second chance. And so we also can team up with those kinds of businesses to help their clients get back on track to have excellent credit. So what happens when we are able to assist a client? Well, we have the ability to earn up to $100 for every sale that we make. Plus, we have the ability to earn $12 per month in residual income month after month after month. So imagine that. You're an agent. You get started with our company. Well, you get to go out and share the service. You sell a protection plan, you make $100. You sell another protection plan, you make $100. You sell another protection plan, you make $100. So if you look at it on a part-time basis, if you go out and get 2 customers per week, that can add up to about $800 per month. And I think there's a lot of people out there that can use an extra $800 per month. And I think about how many people go to a second job and don't make nearly that kind of money. So great opportunity there. But what if over time you start to develop a bigger pipeline for sales? And now let's look at it again on a part-time basis. What if you were able to make a sale a day? So we think about it, 5 days a week, you make 1 sale a day. Now you've got $2,000 per month coming in. So now that's game changing, right? I mean, you're talking about, if you're doing that on a consistent basis, to make $24,000 a year additional income to whatever you make at your everyday job. But you develop a bigger pipeline for sales. Now you got 10 protection plan customers per week. That can add up to $4,000 per month. Now you're talking about even full-time income, but you go a step further. You really start establishing those corporate accounts, those relationships where you've got quite a few clients coming in. They know what it is you provide. You talk about 20 protection plan customers per week. You can definitely then be in a position to earn 6 figures. Now, that's just through the initial sale of the service. But remember, you've got that residual component available to you as well, and that residual income can compound on a monthly basis as your clientele grows and as those monthly memberships add up. So if you look at it on a residual basis, if you have a couple of protection plans per week, as it compounds, around $300 per month after month 3. But if you had 5 customers per week, you're looking at around $1,500 per month once you hit month 6. And then what if you had 10 protection plan customers per week? Well, that's over $4,000 per month after month 9. Remember, this is now residual from the work you've been doing month after month after month. How about 20 protection plans per week customers? You're talking about over $125,000 per year after year 1. Now, of course, this is in a perfect world. That's with all customers continuing to maintain their protection plan membership. And that's not, of course, going to happen, right? You're going to have some clients that are going to maybe stop their membership after 3 months, after 6 months, and so forth. There's no way to know exactly. But understand that as you continue to gain customers, it will continue to compound and grow and provide for additional monthly residual income. In addition to the protection plan membership, some of the services we have within the protection plan are available for individual sale, as well as some other services in general that the company offers. Now, that was talking about the ability to go out and sell our service. But we also, as we talked about, have the business development side. And I think it's best to summarize what we do with the use of a quote from J. Paul Getty, a prominent billionaire, who probably said it best when he said, it's better to get 1% of 100 people's efforts rather than 100% of your own. But you see, we weren't taught that. We were taught mostly to go out and do everything ourselves. They even said that if you want it done right, do it yourself. They didn't say if you want it done right, incorporate the efforts of other people that may know it better, that may be more skilled, that may have more talent. They didn't say that. But that's what we allow here in this company, which is what makes us an entrepreneurial company, that hybrid that we talked about. So let's look at how that works through our customer acquisition bonus program. So let's say you're an agent in the company and you introduce a new agent that gets started. They enroll on the protection plan themselves, and they in turn want to go out and make some extra money and make some sales. So they go out and make a couple of protection plan sales, and in doing so, of course, they're making some money for themselves. As you can see, $100, like we already discussed, for each sale they make. But you, as the agent that brought this new agent on board, also make $100 in what we call a cab bonus, plus you'll have the opportunity to earn residual income. Now, that's as an agent. When you go out and you and your team produce a total of $1,600 in volume, you become what we call a field trainer. A field trainer goes out and brings on a new agent. Well, that new agent, of course, is going to make their money. They're going to be excited about that. But you got a promotion now as a field trainer. Now you earn a $160 cab bonus, plus you have the opportunity to earn residual income. Now, you go out and become a senior field trainer. That's $5,000 in team volume between you and everyone else that's in your organization. You bring on a new agent. You help that new agent generate some business. They go out and make a couple of sales. Well, in doing so, now you've earned a customer acquisition bonus of $240, plus once again, you will earn residual income on that agent's sales moving forward. And then finally, you get to a position called sales director. This is $10,000 in volume between you and your entire team. You bring on a new agent. They go out and generate a couple of sales. They have the ability to earn money. And you also now are getting a pay raise, earning $380 for this customer acquisition bonus, plus, again, residual income moving forward. Now, we don't just stop at the sales director position. This goes all the way up to our senior vice president position, all the way up to the ability to earn $550. But on top of that, we have the ability to earn money as our team expands. And so let me show you what that looks like as an example. So let's go back to, again, let's say you're a sales director with our company, and let's say you've got a team that's developing, you got a handful of agents and a handful of field trainers across the country, and let's say your team within a month grew by 20 agents. Not by you going out and even sponsoring any of those agents, but let's say your team grew by one of your agents went out and got 2, and somebody else got 1, and somebody else got 4, whatever the case might be, but it added up to 20. And let's say each one of these agents went out in their first 30 days and produced 2 sales. Well, each one of them, of course, would go out and make a couple of $100, and let's say that all of that total would then help you to have earned for the month about $5,000 in total customer acquisition bonuses. So that's huge right there. And again, that's assuming that those agents only went out and generated a couple sales and it was limited to this particular group of 20 people. So just imagine how this can grow. Obviously, if you did it once a month, you could be looking at, hey, I'm earning about $5,000 a month. But what if this happened once a week? Then the numbers grow, and you could be looking at $20,000 a month. And these are substantial figures, but I can assure you that this company produces individuals that have gone out and had the ability to earn this kind of money. And what if you did this twice a week? I mean, it's phenomenal. And of course, you got to keep in mind that, and this is just a theoretical example. It doesn't mean that you're going to do this. It doesn't mean you're going to work as hard as you need to be able to earn this kind of money. You have to obviously do a lot of work, and you have to understand how to do it, and you got to be well trained and those kinds of things. But the potential is absolutely there to earn a significant income. On top of that, we're back to talking about residual income. And really, when you think about the power of the protection plan as it grows, we wanted to give you a theoretical example of what exponential growth can look like over the long term. So think about this. Let's say you go out and you develop a team of 5 agents and or customers. First of all, when you do that as an agent, your service will be free. So when you go out and personally enroll 5 agents and or customers, your service is free. Now imagine this. Do you believe that you know 5 people that can really benefit from our services and our opportunity? And I don't know how long that's going to take you. I mean, it could take you a week, could take you a month, could take you a year. I don't know, right? But imagine if you believe that you can go out and, yeah, I could go out and get 5 agents and or customers. Well, if you believe that's true, I'm sure you can find 5 others that probably believe it's true as well. And if those 5 went out and got 5, you would be adding 25 new protection plans to your team. And if you then had that duplicate and those 5 went and got 5, you'd be adding 125 more. And if those 5 got 5, you'd be adding 625 more. And if those 5 got 5, you'd be adding 3,125 more. Now, if you stop right here, you're almost at about 4,000 people responsible for your income. I always like to ask people, how many do you have now? Because I think that's the greatest misconception about what people who just work in corporate America do versus something like this. Because most people, if they lost their main source of income, would be in a lot of financial trouble pretty quickly. Or what if they had to deal with an issue at home? Could they just walk away from their job for a couple of months? Or what if there was an illness? Anything could happen when you're only relying on your own income from your own efforts. Then you're always kind of living in a tumultuous situation. Whereas if you incorporate the efforts of a lot of people and something happens, you still have a paycheck coming in because other people are working. And that's one of the neatest things about what we do. If you go one step further, you would now be adding over 15,000 more people to your organization. Now, of course, keep in mind that this is just a theoretical example. The odds of it happening just like this is highly unlikely that you're going to go out and get 5, that get 5, that get 5, that get 5, that get 5. It's more going to be like you go out and you get 5 yourself, but somebody else gets 2, somebody else gets 1, somebody else gets 50. It can range from all over the place. So this is just to show you how multiplication can work, how exponential growth can work. But it's not going to be this perfect in terms of how it happens. But in this example, you'd have almost 20,000 protection plan memberships. And what does that mean financially? Well, it means a lot. You're talking about earning over $75,000 a month in residual income. Now, some people might look at that number and go, what? $75,000 a month? I don't believe it. And that's unfortunate because you definitely can't achieve what you can't believe. I can assure you the numbers don't lie. And the reality of it is that this kind of money can be earned, again, if you do the work and accumulate this many memberships. Will it take time? Of course it will. But what else do you have going on? I mean, this is a pretty good payoff for putting in work for a number of years. But let's say, for instance, you don't believe it, you don't comprehend it. Well, let's cut it down. Let's cut it down by 90%. Let's say you did 90% less and you're in $7,500 a month. That's pretty good money right there. Even on a part-time basis, if you cut it down 99%, you said you got it 1% right. You're talking about $750 a month. So that's money coming to you and your family on a monthly basis for work you did last month, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. And that's not certainly common for most people. Now, in addition to the residual income, we also have an unprecedented benefits program for also accumulating protection plan memberships. You get to the point where you accumulate a minimum of 500 protection plans, you're now inside of the R&R Club, which provides you an array of benefits. Up to a $600 a month Audi payment, one-time cash bonuses of $10,000, $25,000, and $50,000. Move up to a $1,500 expense allowance, which includes the $600 Audi payment, meaning that you get your $600 plus $900 more for a total of $1,500. You have the opportunity to earn a $5,000 monthly house payment. You have a monthly retirement bonus that helps you with your future up to $25,000 per month. And then bonuses that go from $100,000 to $250,000 per month. That's right, per month. Now, we've got people all across the country already qualifying for the R&R Club, and there's many, many more people to come and many more opportunities for those who are going to be getting started and taking advantage of the FES opportunity. The R&R Club, the total benefits are worth over $3 million annually. And so if you're looking for true wealth and freedom, this is the program to be a part of. Obviously, when you look at an opportunity like this, then it's about making a decision. You know, what interest do you have in terms of taking advantage of the opportunity? Some people may have excellent credit already. Maybe you have all your personal and financial affairs in order. Maybe you're very successful in what you do, which is awesome. Congratulations, because that's not true of most people. But even if that's the case, I'm sure you know people that's the perfect credit. I'm sure you may know some people who are frustrated and dissatisfied, and the person that invited you to look at this is certainly looking to build their career and their business, and I'm sure you can provide them some referrals. Then we have others that may be just interested in the protection plan at first. You just want to utilize the services to see how that goes. That's terrific. But then there's others who say, yeah, I am interested in the services, but I also want to make money. I just need a game plan. What do I need to do to actually get started and take advantage of the opportunity?